My 6-year-old came home from school with both eyebrows burned off and half her bangs singed to the scalp, grinning like she'd won a prize. Mr. Dolan said real scientists aren't scared of fire, she said. He let me hold the lighter myself. I dropped the grocery bags right there on the kitchen floor. Hold on, Mr. Dolan handed you a lighter? My daughter Nora nodded like it was the most normal thing in the world. In science club, we made our eyebrows disappear. It's funny, right? Look, mine are all gone. She pointed proudly at the raw red skin where her brows used to be, and I noticed the blisters starting to bubble along her hairline. My stomach turned to ice. I cupped her face and tilted it toward the window light. The skin near her temple was shiny and weeping. Sweetheart, did this hurt? She shrugged. A little. Mr. Dolan said real scientists don't cry. He said if we told our parents he'd take away the fun experiments. That last part sent a cold spike through me because that's not a science lesson. That's a man teaching a child to keep secrets. I called the after-school program. No answer. I called the school office. The secretary stammered that there'd been an incident and that I should come immediately. I buckled Nora into the car, hands shaking so hard I missed the ignition twice, and drove straight to the urgent care 2 blocks from the school. The waiting room went silent when we walked in. A 6-year-old with no eyebrows and blistered skin will do that. I expected them to rush her back. Instead, the front desk nurse handed me a clipboard and a cold compress and said, "Have a seat, we're slammed." I wanted to scream. I held the compress to Nora's hairline and she flinched away, whimpering that it stung. That's when I realized the burns were worse than surface level. The cold was making it hurt more, not less. "She needs a doctor now," I said, loud enough that 2 other parents looked up. Something in my voice worked. A nurse appeared, took one look at Nora's face, and her expression changed completely. "Okay, sweetie, come with me." They took her back fast after that. While I sat in the hallway, my phone buzzed. It was Priya, the mom of Nora's best friend Ellie. "Did Ellie have science club today?" she asked, her voice tight. "The school just called and told me to come right now, and they wouldn't say why." My heart dropped. "Priya," I said slowly, "get here as fast as you can." I didn't have the words to explain that her daughter might be hurt the same way mine was. I left Nora with the nurse and drove back to the school to get answers. As I pulled in, I saw a man in a polo shirt half jogging toward the staff lot. Mr. Dolan, the science club instructor. He saw me and froze. "You told my 6-year-old to set herself on fire?" I said, walking straight at him. He backed up against his car. "It wasn't fire. It was just a quick flame. Kids' eyebrows grow back. I saw it in a video." "A video," I repeated. "You burned children because of a video." He got defensive, chin up. "Look, if your kid is dumb enough to hold a lighter to her own face, maybe that's a parenting problem, not mine. I have never wanted to hit someone so badly in my life, but before I could, an ambulance turned into the lot, lights spinning. The front doors of the school opened and the school nurse came out guiding 3 more kids, all of them crying, all with the same raw, blistered foreheads. Ellie was one of them. Priya's car screeched in seconds later. She took one look at her daughter, then at Mr. Dolan inching toward his car door, and she lost it. "That's him? He did this to our babies?" She'd already called the police on the drive over. 2 officers were stepping out of a cruiser before Dolan got his key in the ignition. He started to argue, and one of them simply turned him around and put him against the hood while the other read him his rights. All the kids were treated for second-degree burns. The doctors did everything they could, but Nora and 2 of the others will carry faint scars along their hairlines for life, eyebrows that grow in patchy, skin that never quite matches. They survived. They just won't ever forget. Mr. Dolan is now facing charges, and I'm making sure he never sets foot near a classroom again.